Hello, hello. Hope everybody's doing fabulous. I live in, well, there's always a debate as to whether or not it's the South. We have in my neighborhood, it seems like everybody, I'm pretty sure almost everybody has a big giant magnolia tree in their front yard. And as haven't really been able to go out that much or anything like that, we've done tons of walks through our neighborhood, just tons and tons of walks through our neighborhood. And probably about, April, the beginning of May, I was like, everybody's magnolia trees were blooming. And I was just like, oh my goodness. And I started freaking out. I'm going to look at my tree and I'd be like, there weren't even like buds, nothing. I mean, nothing. And so then I start freaking out like, do I need to call a tree expert? Do I need to call a tree doctor? What do I, why is my tree not blooming? I just total just panicked as I would walk through and just see these beautiful flowers on these trees everywhere but mine. Mine just laid barren, just not blooming at all. And I just was like, oh, I've done something wrong. I knew it, I should have, I need a tree doctor to come in, figure this out. Well, sure enough, probably about a month after everybody's, mine started to bloom. And it just bloomed a little bit later. And now these blooms are coming out and they're gorgeous. And so you know where I'm going with this, don't you? So many times we compare ourselves to other things. We don't know what's going on. I don't know why their trees bloomed and mine didn't. I don't even know if everybody's necessarily did. Maybe just the ones I noticed. I just was focusing on the negative, what mine wasn't doing. And just, oh, what did I do wrong? And just beating myself up and making myself sick for probably like 6 weeks, just like so sad about this tree because it's huge. It's, all of them are so big. And I just, we do that to ourselves time and time again. We compare ourselves, our situations with other people. And we don't know what's going on. We don't know why my tree decided to wait over a month to bloom. I don't know. I'm sure there's someone out there who does know why. But we don't know that. And so comparing our lives to someone else's life is impossible. And especially right now, we cannot compare our lives to other people. Yes, like I said, we're all in the same storm, but we're in different ships. And different times in our lives, we'll be in different situations. And even though someone could be looking and saying, well, you guys have been able to do A, B, and C, and it's so amazing and it's so great, you don't really know what's going on in the walls of my home. And you don't know what trials. Yes, I've been open about some. I haven't been open about them all. And so we can't sit there and compare lives. We just can't. What I can look at now is how gorgeous my tree is. And just so happy and thankful it bloomed. And not compare it to the other trees. As you look at what you're grateful for. This time kind of hit me today as I was with my 19-year-old that this summer may be the last summer we have together. Before she goes on a mission and before she just, stops coming home. And it just hit me like, just enjoy now. Just enjoy the moment you're in. Because who knows when the last time I'll have them in my home or to have this time together. And so just appreciating and loving whatever storm you're in, which is so hard. Trust me, I know. To have gratitude for what the Lord's given you. And you ask yourself, what am I to learn from this? Is this to help me grow? Is this to help give me empathy? Is this to help me learn in some way or another? What does the Lord want me to learn from this? Is it just patience, which is the one lesson I hate learning more than anything? But do that and listen and don't compare. Because we don't know why sometimes it takes a month longer for my tree to bloom. We don't know these things. But thank goodness I didn't do anything drastic. Like, imagine if I was like, okay, let's cut the tree down and plant a new one. Like, you would never do that, right? You would never do that. So sometimes just be still. And then the Lord will let you know what to do. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks.